Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, July, oh my gosh. I'm trying to speed this year halfway through. Oh my word. It's January 22nd. Clearly I need to go back to bed or have more coffee, one of the two. Anyway, welcome to my second cash stuffing of January. There might be one more small one next Friday, not sure. I usually get paid twice a week, but sometimes I get a little bit of extra from my side income or, just, I don't know. Sometimes people commission me to fix something for them, like, sew hem pants, whatever. Okay, so let's just get right into it. I should have $660. In my last video, you saw that I finished my $1,000 savings challenge. And I took that to the bank yesterday, deposited it, and paid that one lump sum to a credit card. So that credit card has a little bit left on it, and that will be paid off. Okay, but let's see what we are going to stuff today. Thumbnail. Okay. Okay, let's get to counting. I hope everybody's doing well. It's kind of dreary here in Delaware. Having my parents over, my husband is currently smoking a brisket. I will make some sides like baked beans, macaroni and cheese, some kind of veggie because, I need veggies. But let me know in this description below where you are, what your weather's like, and what you're choosing to eat for dinner today. All right, 51. 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 450, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 540, 545, 550, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I may have messed up. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. I did mess up because I know I have $660. So we're just going to leave that off. I think when I got to the fives, I don't know. I was kind of proud of myself for a while. But, it is what it is. I'm not going to recount. You guys can recount if you like as I go along. But $660, we are going to stuff our sinking funds. We are going to do some savings challenges. And I don't know which I like more. I love to watch savings or sinking funds build over time, even though in many of my envelopes, I do super tiny amounts. Sometimes it's a couple dollars, sometimes it's 5, 10. And then sometimes like travel, I have certain envelopes right now because they're a higher priority with things coming up that I'm chunking bigger numbers at. But they can always flip-flop just depending on what's coming up. But my husband and I went to our niece's wedding in upstate New York last weekend. And as you can tell, I have to empty my wallet. I actually spent money. I think for the first time since I really started this, I spent some of my savings or my spending money. I took some out and we'll just have some fun with this. So in food is empty. I have left in drinks. Now mainly my food and drink is for like when I'm at work, and that was true for this week. $1, 2, 3, $4. And I think I've decided to just use my jar as a $1 savings jar for the most part. Sometimes I might put in some fives, but because I'm doing the 100 envelope savings challenge, that I made myself, which will total $5,050. I'm very small budget, kind of worried about that. So what's left in my wallet, if you didn't see my last few videos, I do have an envelope called leftover loot. So the 5s, 10s, 20, whatever I have left from my wallet, that I don't want to roll over will go into there, and then eventually that money will be stuffed into here. Okay, and some of my smaller savings challenges will also go into here, besides what I decide to stuff when I can stuff it. So I think that's going to help me out. It is what it is. If I don't make it, I still have more money than I started with, right? Hobbies, I have $20 left in there. I had 60. I have some projects going on, so it will be getting stuffed, and I'm going to leave this in here. Self-care had 30. So I still have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I am not stuffing this one this week, so I'm debating if I want to add to it, but really this next week's busy. I'm not sure what I would be doing for self-care other than I am reading. I started a book club at work with some friends, and just to kind of boost morale, spoiling that envelope is always empty, same as miscellaneous. And honestly, you all, I'm debating on if I want to keep miscellaneous, because I'm making sure I'm in frame. Okay, I have to keep things up further. Okay. So I'm just finding that I'm like, oh, well, I have 10 bucks in miscellaneous. I think I'm spending it faster than if I didn't have it. Okay, so here's some change. Not sure what we have in here. My husband was even throwing ones. He was like, here, because he doesn't like the bulk in his wallet. Oh, there's a 5. Okay, so I'll put 5s here, put 1s here. And I'm like, I'll take it. Ooh, a 10. Jackpot. We have a 10. I think most of these are 1s, however. So we had a good time. It was really cold and it did snow, but it was a beautiful ceremony. Got to watch my granddaughter for a couple of nights, so my daughter and son-in-law could enjoy being in the wedding, you know, the rehearsal and the dinner and the, you know, whatever. The last night, Eric and I did party up the night of the wedding and had a good time. So anyway, so okay, so when it's time, 10, 15, and 20 is going to go into the leftover loot envelope, and let's see what we have once for our jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wowza. Okay, $23. I will put that in when it's time for challenges. I guess I'll just set that right there for now. And then let's continue on with my spend. Oh, there's some more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Okay. Let's, I am going to be paying myself again, obviously. So let's do the 5 here. And I guess, do I want the 1s though for, maybe let's keep these for savings challenges, because I'm noticing sometimes I have really small amounts, but I have 20 bucks right there for my 1s jar. I'm happy with that. Okay. I actually have coins. I haven't had coins in a very long time. Not going to count it right now. Just going to put them in my coin box over here in the corner. And it says, be the change you want to see in the world. So, okay. Let me put that down so I can get to it. Lots of quarters. That's good. I haven't put change in here in a while. A month or so at least. Okay. I want to also apologize for my last video when we were doing scratch-offs for this particular stuffing. I was saying, oh, look at these receipts. These are going to go into my Fetch app so I can redeem them for free gift cards. I have not redeemed yet. I just started Fetch in September. but if you would like to join, I will leave my code in the description below. Once you scan in your first receipt, you will earn $2,000 and I will earn points. See, this is what I'm talking about. My brain says one thing, my mouth says another. And you can share your code when you sign up with your family and friends, and you just help each other out, okay? So I'm going to put my receipts actually back here. I'm hoping now my wallet, oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Oh yeah, much better. Oh, have to stuff it. Okay, so what we are going to stuff in the wallet today is, I have to look back at my paper, sorry. Probably the usual. So food is going to get $5. Seems to be a good amount. I was doing 10, but then we were ordering more often, and just the fees from Uber and all of those places that deliver to you, don't get me wrong, it's convenient. Trinks is going to get 5. Just the fees add up. I think you pay just as much in fees as you do your meal. Grubhub, Uber Eats, there's one more. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Hobbies is going to get 60. Like I said, I have some things coming up and going on, so I'm building this. I am a big crafter, I'm a planner, I'm a scrapbooker, I sew, I quilt, I cook, you name it, I do it. It's so relaxing to me, and I'm finding that this is becoming quite a hobby of mine too. I just love cash stuffing and watching all of you guys self-care. Unfortunately, this week is not going to get anything, but again, yes, I started a book club with my friends, so I bought everybody a journal, and I made up some inserts and stuff for us to do some fun interactive things. Spoiling is going to get its usual 5. I'm always buying somebody something. I won't necessarily give them money, but if they're hungry, I will buy them food or get them a drink. And then miscellaneous, should I put 10 in here? I tend to spend it. Like, I will. But I'm really going to contemplate some of these categories. I started this back in September, like I said, for the very first time. And I think I just wasn't sure what I wanted. I just wanted to stuff. So I needed like items or things to stuff, you know. So I have some envelopes that I'm not quite sure I want to keep anymore. But if I do a change, it will be February. Because my husband and I were talking last night at lunch. We did some errands and had lunch at Olive Garden. And Robin is going to be getting 60. And for, ooh, that got zipped up. And you know, for the most part, I only like to keep 60 in my wallet. So I'm just going to add 40 here. And 20 is going to go to my rollover envelope when I get there. Look at all my like little extra categories. I hope I remember where everything's going to. But you know, some things are like, Eric's like, why are you doing that envelope, babe? And I'm like, well, because, you know, like crabs, for instance. My girlfriends and I like to go out for crabs, and he's like, oh, they're just so expensive. And I'm like, I know, but it's good and it's seasonal, you know? And now he's like, what? He said, I feel bad making you feel like you couldn't use our account for that. I'm like, it's okay. And he's like, well, let's just think about it, you know, like, you don't have, put that money somewhere else, you know. So there's a few things I might want to reevaluate, like I said, but for the most part, it's just fun for me, right? And what I do, if you're new here, welcome. What I do stuff, my husband is kind of learning, especially when he saw me chuck $1,000 on my credit card. Let me tell you what, he was like, are you kidding me? Like, wow, Robin, like, I don't know what he was thinking I was doing. I explained it, but he's not, you know, when you're not really interested, are you really listening to somebody? But when he saw me do that, now he's kind of, like I said, he's throwing change at me. You know, he's just kind of listening a little bit. And so what I do stuff is I have a side business when I'm working it, when I find time, that's why I like it. I can, you know, put in a lot or not. I do some overtime. That's probably coming to a close. The hospitals are really tightening their belt. So I'm really trying to pick up as many shifts as I can. And then we did get a small pay raise this last fall for nursing. Not what it should have been, but I'm grateful for anything extra. So I take that money, all my extra, and that's what I stuff. That's what you see me stuff. Okay, so let's start with our first binder. This is my Level Up. This is kind of my long-term things I really need to, these are things that are going to take time and just are continual. So adulting is taxes. Taxes, excuse me, is going to get, oh, you know what I did? Because I'm talking. For my hobbies, I'm supposed to give myself 60, 50, 60, I did that, okay. That was right. I think I did it wrong with my, hold please. I think I was supposed to do that with my, yeah. Okay, Robin was supposed to get a 50 and a, so my 20 is here, 20, 40, 60. I'm putting that back. It was supposed to be this. Gonna mess up because I like to chit chat. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. I apologize. I just love this wallet so much. I'm really, 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 really enjoying it, and I get a lot of compliments. And from Tailored Budgets, I did order, it's a white or cream, exact same thing, A7 Croc style. Hers might have a chain on it to make it a crossbody. I cannot remember, but it's on its way. I ordered it months ago, so it's finally on its way, and I'm so very excited. I already did my trackers to save a little bit of time. So like I said, taxes is going to get 35, 20, 30, 5. Let's put this where they belong. 5, 20, and I'm making this way more difficult than it needs to be. Okay. So I have $400 in the bank. 50, 70, 90, 510, 530, 540, 545, 550, 551, and 552. And that is spot on. I also pay myself 25%, but I'm adding a little extra in there. So we are going to put in $40. Really want to beef this up. This is just my own personal savings. My husband and I have a savings account, but this is just for me, kind of like an emergency or just if we need something. I just want to do it. So I have 300 in my high yield savings account, 50, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 515, 520, 525, and $530. And a lot of my savings challenges are going to be my smaller ones, or even ones that take up a little bit of time. They're going to be divided into many of my sinking funds as well. That's the purpose. It gives you that not instant gratification, but quicker gratification than something like this that takes all year, but it's still allowing you to help the larger challenges along. Smile is the account for my teeth whitening once my braces come off. And I think I ticked off we are going to do 19 and 4. So that's going to be $23. I think that's what that's what I stuffed last time. So this year it would have been, I was going to do it, or this last year right before my braces, it was going to be like $515. So I'm not getting my braces off until, roughly my birthday next year, so like May, so it might be more. So I'm trying to allot at least 600. So 20, 21, 22, and 23. That'll give me enough time to really save up. So right now I have 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. And that is right. Sorry, I bumped that. Kind of straddling my tripod thing here. My phone has been giving me fits and I'm just about over it. We'll figure it out. All right, Lifeline is a new one I started this year. It's kind of like a tech envelope, hence phone or laptop, iPad, what. I don't have a Kindle. I love actual books, but Lifeline is going to get 10. So I now have $20. And I am really enjoying these bigger envelopes, and especially I can't wait till they really get fat and full. I just hated fighting like my family size binder, especially when they get really full and you have the prop money and everything in there. Don't get me wrong, it's a good feeling that it's full, but it's just really hard sometimes. And then they start splitting the envelope on the sides. Bougie SUV, my future vehicle that I want. My car right now is doing okay. This won't be for another 2 to 3 years, so I'm just putting money away for a nice down payment or just for things for the vehicle or yada yada. Who knows? I'm just putting money away, and it's going to get $20. So I have 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320. Wow. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Okay, Fixer Upper. This is just to fix up my house. I really want to redo my room, guys. Like Eric and I, are we going to build? Are we going to move? The kids are like, no, you have to stay here. We're military. That's what brought us here. This home was not supposed to be a forever home. So I need a drink of iced tea. But 16 years, we're still here. So they're like, extend and just fix up the house here. I don't know what we're doing. Anywho, at the very least, that's going to be a few years off as well. And I'm really not digging my bedroom. We never did anything with it. This house was built in 1984 and it still looks like 1984. So Mama needs to do something. So I might just, when I get a good chunk, you know, paint, new rug, something like that, new comforter, pillows, curtains, whatever. That might be my first move. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. You know, it's really amazing what paint can do. Just paint. My kitchen is top high priority, but that goes with the renovation if that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to put money into it just for it to be torn down and, you know, whatever. But the bathrooms are done. I just really, really, really want a nice Zen room, maybe a sitting area. So if I can save up enough for new bedding, curtains, we've had the same stuff, like I said, for all those years. Nasty carpet. I don't know if I could afford to do the carpet, but just some paint, maybe a big area rug to hide the ugly carpet for now. A nice sitting area. Maybe that's my goal for now. Let me know what you think. Okay, and then debt, even though many of my savings challenges go to debt, I decided to make an envelope, so this one's new as well. And we're just going to still chunk little bits here and there. So debt right now has $30. And when I get a good sum, like the 1,000, where it's going to make a big difference, or unless my ending balance would be 5 something, whatever, whichever comes first. I have many credit cards to pay off. And then Christmas, I'll sign off the tracker when we get to the savings challenges, but I did keep it in here because it's going to be a year-long thing. So I am putting $20 into Christmas. So right now we have $40. We always struggle with Christmas. Okay, and then we have a well hell. So this envelope is like when I get caught, like, well, what the heck? Where am I going to get that money from? You know, I just thought it was funny. I'm putting $5 into well hell, because I always say that if I mess up on something, I try not to say it on here, but you know, that's the real me, guys. You might as well learn to love me. All right, and that is it for my Level Up binder. Can't wait till it starts filling up. Next is going to be Living Life binder. This is my fun, just make me feel good. Well, they all make me feel good because I'm doing good things with them. But let's start with Vacay Getaway. Oh, I do have a new tracker. Where'd it go? Okay, I finished my tracker. Hold please. Sorry about the noise and probably bumping the camera. Okay. Something's wrong with my laminator. Like it wants to eat my stuff and I don't know why. Excuse the noise. I'm unsure of why. So this new tracker that I got from Home in the Sun off of Etsy. This is going to be my new little tracker. And I think, oh, that was Outback. So I think the sunglasses, I'm going to figure out what I want. I want a smaller denomination right now because Vacay Getaway, I have a trip coming up beginning of March with a girlfriend. Yeah, it's out in the living room. I made up a lower one where it would be like $212 total, and then I figured out another one that's more like $535. But right now I'm just going to put in, what did I allocate for Vacay? $60. That's what I've been putting in there, and it really seems to be beefing up and working nicely for me. 20, 60. So let's see what we have for our trip, and I am making a budget for that trip. I'm hoping, I've never been on a planner convention before, so I will keep track so I know better. So if I go again next year, I don't know. We're going this year because it's so close. So I have 5, 6, 7 in the bank, 8, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60. We're almost at $1,000. 960. And like I said, I will fill out the tracker at another time when I figure out the icon prices or values. Road tripping. Okay. Vacation is a longer, big trip. Actually, the one I'm going to in March is a little more like road tripping. So this would be more like a week or more somewhere, where road tripping could be a long weekend. And this was one I was debating on if I wanted to keep or not, but I think I'm going to, it's going to get $20. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85, and 90. This could even just be going on a long day ride, spend the night somewhere, have some dinner, and then come back the next day. So I think I might keep this one. This is one, You Good. This is one, that's what our friend Jimmy Wynn always says when he's checking on you. Hey, you need another drink? You good? You good? You good? He's an excellent cook, excellent host, but we also travel a lot with him lately. And he's always taking care of us. Eric's like, Robin, honestly, I said, well, I want to help. And he's like, you do help because your main paycheck goes into our account. So this might be one I might get rid of and allocate to something else. Let me know what you guys think. So it for now, until I figure out if I want to, I'm going to be doing $17. So 10, 15, 16, 17. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, and $77. We are going to Nashville next month with him and my in-laws, so that will be fun. Gifts is one that is really growing, and honestly, I don't put much into this at all each time. It's going to get $5. It's usually what I put in. One time I think I put in 20 or something. So yeah, anything other than Christmas. So it now has 50, 60, 65, 70, and $75. That is right. Okay. planners. As I told you, I'm a big planner. I do the Happy Planner or the disc stamp bound like this, and I do use stickers in mine. I also scrapbook and use stickers and things like that. So I decided, besides hobby and my wallet, usually that's what I spend stuff on. I specifically, for like my 2023 binders, I'm going to go ahead and start saving now. They can be pricey. I know a lot of you use the Erin Condren, the budgeting ones and things like that, so you know what you spend on them. They're all very well worth it, especially when you keep your life in order. But I'm just now putting this one in, and I'm not putting anything in it this one time. Bikes, this is another one where I'm debating on if I'm going to keep it or not. I really want trail bikes. Eric's like, don't worry about it, we'll get them. But I'm like, I don't know. So we'll just see. But for now, I'm just going to act like I'm keeping it. I'll make my decision by the next stuffing in February. So look out for that video. It's getting $5. So we are at 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, and 20, $120. Okay. Crabs, Eric will take me, but it's something, you know, it takes a while. You're picking crabs, you're drinking beer, you're shooting the shit with your friends. And it's usually my coworkers or my girlfriends I go with, and we just have a really good time. But it can get pricey. But like I said, it's worth it. And when you're spending quality time with friends or family who get, like my mom, she can't sit through me because, you know, you're there for at least an hour, if not longer. I'm just putting 5 in it again until I decide what I want to do. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So good. They're so good. Oh, crab legs. I'm talking, though, the Maryland blue crabs. So yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, so this leftover loot that goes into my rollover. I think all of this was for leftover loot, which was left for my wallet. I am going to keep these ones in there as well. And we will add this to savings challenges at the end. Let me know, everybody, if you would like to see me. Some people like longer videos, some people like shorter videos. Some people like to turn on a video and do the dishes or just mindlessly watch and binge watch, so they don't mind the longer ones. Some people just would like shorter ones. So I'm debating this year if I want to do my sinking funds, my binders in one, and then my savings challenges in another video, or just do it all together, and you guys can always come back. Being a nurse, it's really hard. My schedule is not the same during the week. It changes every single week. I do not have set days, and I work anywhere from 12 to 16 hours. So to do multiple videos is sometimes hard for me. So please forgive me. Please don't think I don't care about this channel. I do, but I'm just trying to keep my life as easy as possible. It's easier for me to do it all in one, and I just don't want to feel stressed about this channel, so I keep going because I'm very motivated. So let's see what we have in leftover loot. We have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. $39 in leftover loot. I think I'm going to save this for the next stuffing because it might be small and I may not have money for stuffing my savings challenges. So I will do that with the next one, because I did budget money for savings challenges with this one. So that is the last of my Living Life binder. Okay, let's move to family. Okay, I just finished making that little title page, which I'm going to do for the others. I just haven't got to it yet. So my rollover, so this is what I allowed myself, which was the 60 you saw, but I only want to keep the 60 in my wallet, one for safety, and because I don't want to be carrying this much cash around, but also two, I'll spend it if I have it, right? So if I make it less accessible to me, even though it's for spending, you know, so when I go on my trip, I'll pull some money out for my spending and I'll be fine with it because I allotted for it and I'm not going to feel guilty about it, even though I'm feeling guilty about it. Okay, so I put that in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 400 in the bank, and then I have 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 535. Oh, I wasn't sure what I was going to put in here, how I was going to do that. So 122 deposit, and I did $20. So I don't know if you guys can see. So that is $535. And I don't know what I'm saving up for big, but you know, every once in a while there's something that is pricey, and before I would have been, oh, I can never afford that, and I kind of give up on it. But guys, now that I'm saving my money and I don't want to spend it, it physically hurts me to pay cash. I don't want to break a bill. But then I know I need change for my ones jar and all that. It's just a cycle with me. See what I'm talking about, fighting these trackers? Okay, that's what I was talking about. But I love this binder so much, I really want to use it. My husband, Eric, my baby, he's going to get $20. He makes good money and gets himself what he wants, but he doesn't buy for himself. I mean, okay, there's things he would really, really like to have, but if it's for the house, for the car, for him to fix something up, a tool, something like that, something for the cat, he'll buy it. But something frivolous for him, he won't. So that's what this is going to be for. I just don't know what for yet. Okay, so did I put in the 20? We'll see. 51, 52, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370, 380, 385, and 390. I did put in the money. Probably end of February, I will do another bill exchange, because I would, bill exchange, so I can put this into a high yield savings, and I'll replace it with placeholders. But his birthday's coming up, his Father's Day's coming up. We'll see. I would really like to save something. We're doing Nashville, but so I'd really like to keep this going and getting something really good for Christmas or maybe Father's Day. Our granddaughter Ada is going to get her $5. She has 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, and $80. Okay. Rachel, baby on the way. We're going to call her Ray. She's going to, this is my second child, and her husband Nick. They've been trying over 3 years, and they are naming her Rachel Elizabeth after both of their only sisters. So I'm starting her now. So she has 10 little dollars. They're so cute. I hope she's a redhead. Like Nick's Italian looking, dark skin, dark hair. We have we're Italian too, but Shelby has red hair. Oh, she had big fat Shirley Temple curls when she was a baby. Okay, this is one my husband totally definitely do something with. He's like, when we're together, if the kids need something, he's like, we've got it with our bank account. He said, as much as you're putting in here for the fam, he's like, I appreciate it. It's great. Allocate this to something else for you, for what you're doing. And he's really starting to support me, guys. I'm not gonna lie, getting a little teary about it. Why did that go off? I think my computer died, sorry. All right, last one, and then I'll reevaluate. So I will do my savings challenges on another video, because this one is 40 minutes anyway. Okay, so the fam usually gets 20. So right now that is what I'm putting in. And it now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 55, and 160. Or 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 55, 160. I added something wrong here. Okay. All right. Oh, I only added in 10. Yeah, fam was only supposed to get 10. That's why. Because I'm talking. Always talking. Okay. 150 is correct. Thank you guys for joining me. I need to figure out what went wrong with my light here, because it is getting to be afternoon. it is getting to be afternoon, so I will do my savings challenges in a separate video. But I thank you all for showing up and spending time with me. It really helps my watch hours, and I just really love getting to know all of you, and I love that you're getting to know me as well, and that we're doing this together. So I will see you in the next video. Y'all take care.